Hey everyone, so I wanted to draw out a little bit more with a pen and a piece of paper, a little bit more about options when you go and sell your house and how I work, how I do my job. So, a lot of what I do is called seniors discount. Okay? Keep it simple. Seniors get a discount. Anybody 50 plus that comes to me looking to sell a house gets a discount off of the base commission. Now, because I have degrees and designations and all that stuff, and I'm on the real estate board, I've been a realtor for a very, very long time. I do very well. And because I'm lifelong learning, I'm continuously taking classes. What I always ask for is I ask for 2.5% commission for me to pound the sign in. And then the seller also gets to decide what they're going to pay the competing realtor. Okay? And I always ask that that be the same, 2.5%. Now, for me, this 2.5%, I do all of it. I do the professional photography, and all of the listing paperwork and all of that. I'm over at the house showing it when there's a Toronto realtor that calls and says, hey, I don't want to come down and see the house, but can you go over and show the house? I always say yes, and I go over and represent your house. My job is to sell your house. Now, for me, to a senior, I discount what I can. And what I can discount is I can come in here to this 2.5. And I can discount this down to 2.0. So that's what I do. It's my seniors discount, 50 plus. So what I do with that then is I still do all of the professional photography, all of the professional marketing, all of the same things. It's all done the exact same way as every other realtor does it. I spend a lot of money on advertising. So more advertising gets a higher price for your house as well too. But what I do, because I'm putting my sign in your ground, when you drive down the road and you see a great big billboard out there with the mugshot of somebody or something, Joe's Fish Market. Okay, you drive down the road, you see his great big sign, Joe's great big sign. You say, oh, I haven't been to Joe's Fish Market in a long time. I might pull into Joe's Fish Market and go buy some fish. Fish sounds good for dinner tonight. Whatever that sign triggers for you. Great big billboard. So the same thing holds true. If I'm pounding a sign in your front yard, then I'm creating something called opportunity. For my family. My family right now is just the two of us. But I'm creating an opportunity for us because you're allowing me to go to work. As a realtor, I can't go to work until there's a sign in the ground. So if you're allowing me to go to work, then I'm creating an opportunity by that work. I have the opportunity that I might find a buyer for the property who writes us an offer that you accept. I might be able to do that. I don't know. It normally doesn't happen that way, by the way. But I might. And so if I do, then I stand to win not only this 2%, but then I also stand to win this 2.5. I do. It rarely happens. Trust me. It rarely happens. Might happen one time a year. 2 times if you're lucky, but really 1 time a year. But the other thing that also happens when I have the sign in the ground is the neighbor might call me and say, hey, I noticed your sign, and I want to ask you a little bit more about selling my house. might create an opportunity. People driving by my sign might say, hey, I didn't, Brian, hey, you just flashed in my mind and I've been thinking about selling my house. Could you come by and give me a market analysis or whatever? Now, the other thing that this sign can do is that if there's a Toronto realtor that calls me and says, hey, my client is really interested in your listing. Well, the Toronto realtor is going to make this 2.5%. I'm not going to make that. But it gives me the opportunity to be able to have a relationship with that Toronto realtor. Because I'll let them know, hey, you don't have to do anything. I'll go over and show the client's house. That's not a problem. That's what I'm paid to do. But if we lose this bid, it's going to be really hard for your guy here on the ground in the city of Windsor or gal on the ground here in the city of Windsor to find a house while you're up in Toronto. It's really hard to do. So instead, what I'd like to do is I'd like to help this person, this seller, this buyer down here in Windsor, I'd like to help them. And what I'll do is I'll pay you 50-50 of the 2.5% when we do find the right house. So go ahead and make your offer on my house here. Maybe you win, but if you don't win and this person that's buying in Windsor really needs help, then I'd like to help them and I'll split with you 50-50 the commission. Every realtor on the planet, when I do this, I get so much business this way. Just by getting out of bed and going over and creating an opportunity because you allowed me to put my sign in your front yard. It creates opportunity for me. Just as it creates more traffic to my YouTube site, it does all kinds of different things for me. And so it's my way to be able to say thank you for letting me create this opportunity to pound my sign in on the ground, because then it's up to me to build more relationships off of this and create something off of that. And because you've allowed me to put my sign in the ground, I want to pay you for my sign. So I want to discount my commission structure from that 2.5% to 2%, and you're still getting me with all my degrees and designations and lifelong learning, my relationship to the board, because I'm on the board here in the city of Windsor. There's only a few of us that take time to give back to our community, and I'm doing a great big shindig at the casino this Friday, as a matter of fact. Can't wait to meet them, to see the mayor again, and I'm a little bit concerned because his dad's been in the hospital and stuff, so I'll be spending a little bit of time with the mayor on Friday. But you're getting me for a discount because you're giving me the opportunity to create an opportunity for my family. You're giving me an ultimate gift. You're giving me a wonderful gift. And that's my way to be able to say thank you. And if we can give the competing realtor 2.5, then we will overperform mathematically. As well. You choose that commission, but I'm going to ask you, please, can we pay 2.5 so that we can overperform? Those will be your decisions. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you tuning in and watching this, because all of this stuff does make a heck of a lot of difference. If you have a house that you're thinking about selling and would like a senior's discount, would like to give me an opportunity to be able to pound my sign in the front yard and create an opportunity for my family, I would love to have the opportunity to be able to do that. All you have to do is reach out, send me a carrier pigeon, send me smoke signals, or call or text me at 519-995-6145, and I'll be happy to do a market analysis for your property as well too. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.